David Campagna from Vanguard Tactics.
Shout out to Vanguard Tactics. If you guys know who they are, they have a YouTube channel. They're good. They're bad. They're awesome. And they've been showing Orks some love. So Vanguard Tactics, we appreciate you, even though you have no idea who you are. We don't care. But let's take a look at his list. He brought the mech.
Yeah, he's got the mech.
Yeah, dude, let's go. You know I'm a fan of the mech.
One war boss with Follow Me Lads. The other war boss with Cunning but Brutal. Wait, no, that's
kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Right.
2 units of boys.
Boys.
Gotta bring the 2 units of Gretchen. He's bringing a unit of commandos.
Let's go. Okay. He brought the burner too. Nice. Oh, we gotta bring the breacher ram.
Like there.
And Walday, here we go. Double no. Yeah, Walday, I know you out there punching the air right now. I'm excited. All right, let's go. And he got first place, mind you guys, with the double knob. All right. Nobody wanted to bring knobs to the GT list, so I had to shout this guy. And the double Storm Boys, right?
You gotta have your Storm Boys.
We go back and forth sometimes talking on Discord. How many Storm Boy units do you want? Some people say 3, 1. I'm firmly in the belief 2 is the perfect number. You can disagree based off your meta. That's cool. But if I'm going to advise people, I say try to get 2 in your list. And for his vehicle, what did he bring?
Oh, double battle wagon.
Whoa, let's go. I didn't know you out there. All right. And then
rolling deep.
Yep. And then Def Cop. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Def Cop this guys. Shout out to Discord. I'm having a brain fart on exactly who was talking about Def Cop math. We've been always joking and like dunking on Def Cop this, but we've seen some people try to bring them and such. I will say they do have rockets, guys, and they do deep strike. They are a better target for rapid ingress. But like I say personally, if I'm gonna bring stuff that's in a deep strike, I'm gonna bring more units because that's what Orks are better at. But people are trying to find ways to play Def Cop because it's just another unit that can possibly come in, start maneuvering the battle. Give them a little love, not always gonna laugh. Some people really try to use them and want to use them, and they come in those new Battle Force boxes. So I want people to just immediately be like, oh, no, guys, they can still be played. Don't hate them. And then last one is the kill tank.
Yeah, where you at, Brandon?
Where you at, Big Mac Brandon? Ooh. I'm a fan of the kill tanks, guys. I don't own one. Ashamed. I'm gonna get one soon. But yeah, so let's look at his matchup. So he got the keep in mind, battle wagons, 2 battle wagons. That's thick. And then the kill tank. So you can see he's already coming in here with what I would start calling a mech or what a stat check kind of list going on here with double knobs. I love the double knobs. Put them in the battle wagon so you can't stop it. Or the kill.
All right, round 1. Stomping on some Blood Angels.
Stomping on the beaky. Them thirsty. That's what I'm gonna call them. Them thirsty.
He's got Commander Dante, Chief Librarian Mephiston, Captain Terminator Armor, Chaplain with Jump Pack, Unit Intercessors, Unit Assault Intercessors, 5-man Assault Terminators, 5-man regular Terminator Squad, 3-man Aggressors, with the Audible Storm, Sanguinary Guard, 5-man Unit Death Company with Jump Packs.
Okay, I was like,
Ballistus Dreadnought, a Redemptor Dreadnought, and Impulsor.
Okay, let's scroll up. I'm a fan of the Impulsor in the list. Sanguinary Guard are a bit expensive nowadays. At least they got their banner. He did bring some Terminator bricks, but these bricks, like let's say he charges into multiple of these Terminator or these Space Marine lists with his knobs, he's smashing these units out, right? Or if they're countercharging him because they're Blood Angels, he's directly giving the Ork player great trade because Terminators get charged or one of these units gets charged out of the battle wagon. The battle wagon gets out, not charge something, then they get fought in death because they don't have a ton of reliable firepower. I'm sure they kill some of them shooting, right? Small arms fire, a couple shots, but still the knob fighting in death with the war boss will still annihilate a Space Marine, especially if you're blowing up on 5s and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I can see why this ended up being a harder game for the Blood Angel player, as they want to kind of go down there and beat you up to get you out of there. But David said nope and put a 100 points against this list.
Right.
So let's go. Let's move to his second matchup.
Round 2, we got the World Eaters.
Ooh, and I know for a fact, World Eaters can give Orks some issues when in the right conditions and circumstances. So let's see what happened here. What's this list? Pretty typical, I'm sure.
Angron, World Eaters Master Possessions, 2 of them. Then you got unit of 10 2 units of 10 Jackals.
Okay. Those guys having sticky objectives is so useful for World Eaters, something that Orks don't have, sticky objectives. I'm sure they really appreciate having that.
2 units of 5 Berserkers.
Okay.
2 Forge Fiend.
Okay. People bring them. They kind of this is a unit they'll try to add rapid ingress on you. So you guys.
Right. Yeah, it's a very good shooting profile. 36 inches, strength 10, -3 damage.
Yeah, they tend to just
D3
try to
shots.
rapid ingress that if they can on the battlefield. Leave one there and then the other one come in. One big unit of Terminators. Yeah, here we go.
And some brigands.
There we go. See, I said that
Two
earlier,
brigands.
guys, and I didn't even notice this matchup. Not even gonna lie. This is actually an efficient way to play World Eater. If you're gonna play against a World Eaters player and they're bringing brigands, bring your A game because that solves a lot of their weaknesses and holes that the rest of their army and benefits benefit from. Right? If you can bring reliable gun platforms, and he only has two. Shoot, if he had three, it'd be even rougher. And the points that he ended up scoring in this game, and proving it, because David did win, but he only scored 41 points. So these guys were playing some pretty cheeky 40k back and forth, barely maneuvering. The Orc player didn't have a ton of units. World Eaters being able to fight first and kill you, and Angron being so annoying and being able to possibly come back. I'm sure the battle wagons being nice, kind of safe chassis, so that they can just immediately punch. And because you know, if you roll bad with those two Arbingers, because you would need multiple, barely three, you're not going to reliably pop that battle wagon if they roll hot enough. So and the Forge Fiend's good, but yeah, I'm sure the battle wagon's being thick. I'm sure the Kill the King having him shooting might have played into play there that way, because this guy actually has guns and fighting potential.
Yes.
But they were going on elite matchup, so that ended up hurting both their scores, but they did end up winning with the 41 point. But shout out that if you ever hear World Eaters start making come ups, guys, just know the brigands are what you're going to start seeing on these lists. Don't be surprised if they drop Angron, spam Masters of Executions, throw in triple brigands,
get more units,
and then just get more units, and then just say Demon Prince with the 4-up invul, and then a bunch of Jackals for the sticky objectives. That's more or less what's going to be the better performing World Eaters list in my opinion. Yeah. But go on. I could be wrong, but so far, not that I'm the smartest odd boy, but I've been right about a couple things here and there, which is good because that means we're all learning together, because I'm just learning information along with you guys. And then
round three.
The Ultramarines, the Blue Beakies, the Lucky Kids.
This list, he brought a Primaris Librarian, Primaris Tech Marine, Guilliman, 2 units of Intercessor Squad, a 3-man Blade Guard Veteran Squad, 3-man Eliminator Squad, 2 units of Infiltrators, the Redemptor, 2 units of Redemptor, 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts.
People were wondering if they were going to bring those back at all anymore, but they're out here. Let's go.
And then some 2 units of Scout Snipers.
Still bringing the snipers in obvious reasons. Try to stand out some characters. Very cool, very cool. I appreciate the Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts are still durable as they have the -1 to hit. They're kind of slow. I mean, sorry, -1 damage, excuse me. But they're still kind of slow.
They're expensive too.
And they're pretty expensive. But I appreciate the new kind of toughness overall. So shout out to him for attempting. But David did pull this one out as well with a 65-point win. Not super high scoring, but still. And I will just say in the background that the second place player was the World Eaters in this event. So here was his list. He just went out for some shooting. Typical Space Marine Ultramarine list. I got Jim Gilman, blah, blah, blah. Cute, but got Chrome.